Welcome back to Grammar Grade 7. This is Unit 5, Lesson 32, and it's our last stop on adjectives before we turn to adverbs. Today we meet four small but mighty words: this, that, these, and those. We call them the demonstratives, and their whole job is to point things out. By the end, you'll know exactly which one to reach for, and whether it's working as an adjective or as a pronoun. Let's get started. So, what are demonstratives? They're words that point out particular people and things. To demonstrate is to point something out, and that's exactly what they do. There are exactly four of them: this, that, these, and those. And every one of them answers a single question about a noun. Which one? When you say this or that, you're really just pointing a finger and saying, that one, right there. The demonstratives split along two lines, and the first line is distance. This and these point to something near you, something close at hand. That and those point to something far from you, something over there across the room. So if I'm holding the book, I say, this book. If the book sits on a shelf across the room, I say, that book. Near or far, the word changes to match the distance. Now the second line, number. This and that are singular. They point to just one thing. These and those are plural. They point to more than one. Put both ideas together and you get a neat little grid. Down the side, near and far. Across the top, singular and plural. Near and singular gives you this. Near and plural gives you these. Far and singular gives you that. And far and plural gives you those. Two little questions, near or far, and one or many, and the grid hands you the exact word. Here's where the two names come in. When a demonstrative sits right in front of a noun and describes it, we call it a demonstrative adjective. Listen. Those hills rise sharply in the north. The word those sits in front of the noun hills. Which hills? Those hills, the ones over there. Because it's describing a noun, those is working as a demonstrative adjective. This book, these keys, that road, those hills. All adjectives because each one is leaning on a noun. But sometimes a demonstrative doesn't lean on a noun at all. Sometimes it stands completely alone and takes the place of a noun. When it does that, we call it a demonstrative pronoun. Look, this is mine. There's no noun after this. The word this is standing in for whatever we're pointing at. Or, those are the Alps. Again, those isn't describing a noun, it is the subject, all by itself. Same four words, but when they stand alone and replace a noun, they're demonstrative pronouns. Let's put the two side by side, because the same word can play both parts. First, these cookies are warm. Here, these sits in front of the noun cookies, describing it, so these is a demonstrative adjective. Now drop the noun. These are warm. This time, there's no noun after these. The word these is standing in for the cookies all on its own, so now it's a demonstrative pronoun. Here's your quick test. If a noun follows the demonstrative, it's an adjective. If no noun follows, it's a pronoun. Before we practice, let's clear up two mistakes people slip into. First, never tack an extra here or there onto a demonstrative. You'll hear folks say, this here book, or that there hill. But the here and the there are unnecessary. This book already means the one near me. Just say, this book. Second, and this one matters, the word them is not a demonstrative. Don't say, them books are new. The word them can never point out a noun that way. When you mean more than one thing over there, the word you want is those. So it's those books, never them books. Let's boil the whole lesson into a quick check. First, spot the demonstrative. Is it this, that, these, or those. Second, ask near or far. This and these are near. That and those are far. Third, ask one or many. This and that point to one. These and those point to more than one. And fourth, look at what comes next. If a noun follows, it's a demonstrative adjective. If the word stands alone, it's a demonstrative pronoun. Point the thing out, then name the job. Let's practice. Let's practice. In this first set, I'll describe a little situation, and you choose the demonstrative that fits, matching it for distance, near or far, and for number, one or many. Pause the video and pick before I reveal the answer. Hand me blank pencil right here on my desk. The pencil is right here, so it's near, and it's just one pencil, so it's singular. Near and singular gives us this, so the answer is this. Look at blank mountains far across the valley. The mountains are far away, so it's far, and there are many of them, so it's plural. Far and plural gives us those, so the answer is those. I'd like blank apples in the basket beside you. The basket is right beside you, so it's near, and apples are more than one, so it's plural. Near and plural gives us these, so the answer is these. In this second set, each sentence already has a demonstrative. Decide how it's working. Is it a demonstrative adjective sitting in front of a noun, or a demonstrative pronoun standing alone in place of a noun? Pause and decide before I answer. Those are the tallest buildings downtown. Look right after the word those. There's no noun. Those is standing all by itself as the subject. Since it replaces a noun instead of describing one, it's a demonstrative pronoun. So the answer is demonstrative pronoun. This trail leads straight to the lake. Look right after this. The noun trail follows it. Since this is sitting in front of a noun and describing which trail, it's a demonstrative adjective. So the answer is demonstrative adjective. I've never tasted anything like these before. Check what comes after these. Nothing. The word these ends the sentence, standing in for whatever we tasted. With no noun following it, these is a demonstrative pronoun. So the answer is demonstrative pronoun. Let's gather up what we learned in Unit 5, Lesson 32. The demonstratives are this, that, these, and those, and they point out which one. This and these are near. That and those are far. This and that are singular. These and those are plural. When a demonstrative sits in front of a noun, it's a demonstrative adjective. When it stands alone and replaces a noun, it's a demonstrative pronoun. And remember, skip the extra here and there, and never say them books. The word you want is those. That wraps up our work on adjectives. Next time, we turn to adverbs. Great work today. I'll see you there.